Hello YouTube, Dan Solo here. Well, as you can see, I took on this project of installing a sub basin with a sub pump, and got a few estimates. The lowest one was 1900, the highest one was 2000. And you know, I saw so many YouTube videos about this project that I decided to do it myself. And the money that I'll be saving for hiring somebody, I'll just parlay that money into new tools and other equipment that I'm going to need after I'm done putting the sub pump in. I'm redoing my basement, and of course with any basement you should consider water problems and how you're going to handle that in the future. So this is the reason why I'm putting in a sub pump and starting with that first. Let me tell you, it's no easy task. Alright, it's not for the faint of heart. I'm 57 years old. I'm not really in that good of shape, but I definitely won't do this again. I definitely won't do this again. And you gotta have the will, the determination, and the faith that you can do it. Okay, without those three things, forget it. And of course, strength. If you're not really that strong, you know, maybe you should hire somebody. So I'm 57. I feel like I, you know, got another few years ahead of me where I can handle such a job like this. Anyway, as I dug the hole, I dug it in the right spot because this corner here in the basement is always wet. As you can see, I drilled a drainage hole there. But I thought, well, you know, if I just, you know, put a sub pump there, and underneath the cement it should be wet, and the sub pump, it should just drip right into the sub basin and out the sub pump to my backyard. Okay, the clay is damp, not wet, but you know, I figure, well, I know there's water behind those cinder blocks, so let me, you know, drill a hole. And sure enough, as you can see, you know, the water just started coming out, and it's just in this corner of the basement, and don't really know why. I mean, the only thing on this side of the wall is a walkway and my next door's neighbor downspout, and his downspout only takes care of his garage, which is a small garage, one-car garage. So I just can't imagine a lot of water coming off of his garage. So it's coming from somewhere, obviously. I mean, it probably contributes, his, you know, the water coming off his garage roof probably contributes a little bit, but I wouldn't say much at all. So anyway, I figure, well, you know, you can't really put a French drain here if it's just a you know, this corner. And so what I came up with is to put a plastic tubing in a hole and run it right into the sub basin so that the sub pump can pump it up and out eventually. Here's what I'm talking about. I'll show you. Here's a 5/8 piece of PVC, and the plan is to stick it in the hole and then just snake that right into the sub basin. And of course, I'm going to have a couple of holes. I'm planning on putting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and maybe a couple on this side. This side is pretty dry. It's actually nothing here. I've been living here for 4 years now, and this is the only corner of the basement that gets wet. And I'll probably put another 4 or 5 over here. I have to be extra careful because here's the gas line. I had that covered before. Okay. So that's the plan. That's the plan. So little by little, I'll take some video of it, and who knows, you know. Yeah, somebody else might like it and use the same thing. Because you can't put a French drain here. Alright, I'm going to put the basin in. I'm going to put 3/4 inch stone around it. And, you know, the water's going to sit down here. And it's probably going to create more moisture than anything else. So I figure, well, let me run this PVC pipe right into the sub basin. Of course, I'm going to plug up the hole. I'll put some Mason cement there, whatever they call that, in the pump. And that should take care of everything. I'll bend it down, heat it up, and bend it right into the sub basin and plug up the hole. Okay. More to come. Oh, and by the way, speaking of tools, these are all the tools I bought. Okay, you know, that Bosch drill helped out a lot. Cost me $270, but don't forget now, the highest estimate was $2,000. All the parts that I need, the basin, which goes here, obviously, basin, and the pump, it's only going to run about $300. So already I'm $1,700 to the good. So I bought the Bosch drill for $300. I bought the hole digger. I bought the pickaxe. I mean the sledgehammer axe. Bought a few other things. And these are tools that I know I'm going to use in the future. There's still a lot more to do to this whole house. But like I said, you know, you got to have the will, the determination, and the faith that you can do it. I feel like I'm on the right track so far. Okay, YouTube. Thank you. More to come. Okay, back at it again. After giving some consideration to the idea that I had about using the PVC pipe, I kind of scrapped that idea with some good advice from my wife. Have you seen it done before? And I told her no. Obviously, I never seen it. That's an original idea. I says, you know, that's what you got to expect from me. I think out of the box. And she goes, give us some time. So I did. I slept on it. And then I thought about maybe flashing. Use some flashing around that corner of the sub-basin so that the water can drain down into the sub-basin area. You know, that's filled right now with 3/4 inch rock, as you can see. And I thought about it, and I said, yeah, you know, I think flashing would probably work great there. So that's the plan. So I went from deciding to use this, the PVC, to using flashing. Okay, guys? Or ladies, whoever might be watching and deciding to take on such a project, I think flashing is a perfect solution because, as far as I know, a French drain can go in such a small corner of an area. And I definitely don't want to block up the holes when I pour the cement down to smooth out the floor and to permanently secure the sub-basin. So that's what I did. I went from the PVC idea to the flange, to the flashing idea. Okay, and over here I'm just going to put cement and let it drip right down. Up here I'm going to put rock, some more 3/4 inch rock. I don't know if you guys can see that. Some more 3/4 inch rock, and then up here I'll put the cement and smooth it out so that the water can come through the repos and right into the sub-basin area. So I think that's a much better idea than the PVC, I must say so myself. Okay, so let me put some glue. I got this mate here, and the whole idea is to try to seal it up so that we don't get any water mildew here. Not mildew, but water smell, damp smell. So that's the whole idea here. Okay, I'll put some on the back of this. This way. I hope I got enough here. I'm almost running out. Gotta be very careful. I should be wearing gloves right now, but being that what it is, I'll just have to be careful. Okay, got a little bit left, so I'll fill up, make it even heavier. Certain areas. And I think I might have to cork it around the top later on too, but that's okay. I can always do that later. Now, I'll just place it here. Ah, nice. Nice seal. Nice. Whoa. Stuff is strong. This flash mate, it's a heavy smell. I'll get some ventilation because you will get stoned on this stuff, let me tell you. Okay, now let me put on some protection here. I'll nail this baby to the sheetrock, to the center block. Okay, you guys get the idea. Put a couple more in. That looks like it should have went in a little deeper, but I can always bang it in with the hammer. that that red plug is still on the nail, so maybe by applying a little more pressure on it, we'll get that red plug out on the next shot. Okay, chamber empty. Load the nail, and you put a load in. Oh, and by the way, this is another tool that I bought that I know I'm going to use to do the framing in the basement. Okay? It's all about doing what you can to save money so you can spend the money in other areas. It's alright. It's alright. It's all good. That one worked. That was a good one. Nail first, then the load. Air protection and safety glasses. That's another good one. Alright, we're on the roll now. I think I'll put one more in that corner. Probably a few more on top. I don't know. I guess I'm not getting the right angle down on that side. That's why the plastic is not popping off. One more and I'll call it. Start putting the finishing off with the 3/4 inch rock. That one didn't take at all. Okay. Where's my little 3-pound hammer? There we go. Alright folks, that's it. The reason why I was so careful about stepping around the sub pump or the sub basin is because I do not want to knock it out of level before I put the cement. It's got to be level. Okay? I don't know if you guys can see that. That's good enough for me. And this way, oh yeah, that baby's perfect. That baby's perfect right there, dead center. Okay. So that's it. Now I'm just going to add some more, well, I'm not going to add anything other than some more 3/4 inch stone. And bring up the stone to about here. And then from here up, it'll be cement. Cement all around here. As you can see, the sub basin is just below the floor here, concrete floor, just below, so you get a little slope going in. Okay, and it should be that way all the way around. Nice little slope going right into the sub basin. Alright folks, almost there. Should be pouring the cement in today after lunch. Thank you for watching. Okay, had to run to Home Depot, get another bag of gravel, and got done just mixing the cement, and I wanted to show you a little bit before I started pouring it, but the bucket broke on me as I brought it down. But anyway, here's the process. Here's part of it anyway. I'm just going to lay the cement right over the flashing, and the rocks all underneath that, and then I'm just going to smooth it out with a little bevel on the edge, so that if the cellar floods, God forbid, it will be more of a slope for the sub basin to accept the water. Okay fellas, still got more work to do. Almost there. Thank you for watching. Okay, there you are folks. Completed job. Well, for the first part anyway. And the hardest part. The second part's going to be installing the pump and then running the outlet hose up and out the backyard, through the wall, and in the downspout for the rain, and out to the backyard. We'll start that tomorrow. But I must say, if I have to say so myself, it came out pretty good, especially with that the flash, using the flashing. I think that worked out great, better than my first idea with the PVC holes. Okay, let's let it dry and run electrical outlet tomorrow. We'll put a GFCI outlet right there, and then we'll run a PVC, possibly a 2-inch pipe, whatever pipe it requires on the sub pump, up and through the foundation and into the rain downspout. Okay, you could probably hear it in my voice. I'm beat. I even picked up the dirt, got rid of the dirt. It's all in the car now, gonna get dumped. Alright man, gonna sleep good tonight. Thank you for watching.